everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here, playing some Direwolf20. Yes, more modded 1.12 Minecraft, and we're having tons of fun here. Things might have changed if, you know, from the last video, if you haven't seen my live streams, and if you didn't know, I've done a couple of live streams in between then and now, so yeah, we've done a few things, and I'll try and sort of bring you up to speed just in case some of you haven't caught my live streams, and they are actually still on Twitch, so if you want to head over to Twitch, you can go and catch those. I'll put a link down in the description below, but yeah, I do plan on doing a bit of live streaming with this because there's quite grindy stuff that goes on with it, so yeah, that's the thing. So we've got all this sorting system sorted out. We've got I've moved the auto smelting sort of ore doubling system to here, so we put ores into this chest, I put coal into there, and if we go down here you can see I've got the same setup we had before, so everything working. The only difference is the output goes into this chest and then that all comes along into the back of the storage drawers, so everything just gets filed away nicely. But I kind of wanted to come down here, just made sure things didn't get stuck, so to speak. So yeah, that's the thing. In fact, we probably no. Okay, I was trying to think where the hoppers were going into this, but I think they're up behind there. So, but that's all working. I'm still not sure about these. These are great. They're holding all this power. If we look on here, we've got. In fact, we need to generate more power, obviously out of coal. Although that's got power in it, but it's not transferring it to there, which is really weird. Let's turn that on, turn it off again. Yeah, so why is that not holding the power? I don't know. So we're probably going to upgrade those today, or change them today to something different, because I've got plans for that that we need to start doing. But power generation I want to start looking at. So let's have a look at generation. I mean, there's lots of different generators and things like that, and we're going to make in a minute a survival generator just for a single purpose. But these generators aren't necessarily that good, and I was just wondering, I haven't played with it properly. We played a little bit on Sky Factory with the Immersive Engineering, and I'm just wondering how much power that's going to give us. In fact, is there a manual for it? Guide, Tinkers, side buttons, writing guides. Is it in? It's only Tinkers. Is that the only thing that's in there? Yeah. Is there other guides? Obviously not. But there is an Immersive Engineering manual we can get. But we want to sort of try getting into that today, and then eventually getting down to just sort of some passive sort of power generation through the wind turbines, through the water mills, water wheels rather, and then start looking at some of the other sort of ways of generating power within Immersive Engineering. I think that'll be quite fun to start off with in here. So and there's quite a few nice blocks in here as well. So yeah, I think that's a way to get started. Water wheel, yeah, wind wheel, yeah. So I'd like to get started with that. So to get started in that, we need first of all coal bricks, because that's a thing which is simple enough. So I've started getting things together. Let me just go and sleep. Now we can make these bricks. So in fact, let me just get those out of there first of all. So let me just grab all that. And so yeah, we need a coke brick. So a coke oven is what we need. So we can make 3. So we need 9 of those, I think. Let's just make a few and a few more. So I think that's what we need. So let's find a place. So I think we'll put these. Just trying to think. That's going to be a pathway. That's going to be. Let's do it over here. No, that's probably not going to work. I think it might have to be over here on this side. Here we go. We'll put it over here. We'll start off with a 3x3 coke oven, which if my so I didn't make enough. Okay, that's counting with tracker. I need 27 of those, not 9 of those. It's yeah, I can't count. So how many of these can we make? Let's. So what was the recipe again? We are missing sandstone. Okay, that's fair enough. We can make more sandstone. So let's do half of that, shall we? We don't want to make too much sandstone. There we go. Coke bricks. Make coke bricks. So we want... How many we got there? 21, 24. That should be enough, he says confidently. I think we actually need 26, but that's by the by. So yeah, so let's build the rest of this up, and don't put one there, but it won't matter too much. And we've just basically got to leave the middle hollow, boom, like that. And then I believe this engineer's hammer that I've already got should do the job. No? Does it need a particular one? Because that's from Immersive Engineering. Why is that not working? Tell me. Tell me. Coke brick. That's everything's in there. One there. Not working. Okay. Do I need a manual for this? So a lever and a book should give us an engineering manual. Well, let's have a look. Open resource construction. Treated wood. Does it actually say anything in there? So it just tells us treated wood. It doesn't tell us how to make it in that case, because it should be in the metal construction, multi-block constructions. Okay. The engineering block. That's not what we're having. Aha! So it didn't actually want to be hollow. It wanted to be solid. I always thought these things had to be hollow, which is a bit weird. And evidently, having this engineer's manual open for a period of time can crash your game. So that's a thing as well. But we now have a coke oven, so that's pretty good. So let's go and make some coke. Which sounds really bad in the modern times, but let's go make some nonetheless. Let's go and get some spruce wood. We've got a load of spruce wood. I went and collected that. I did a little bit of exploring the other day, and yeah, knocked down a few spruce trees. So if we put that in there, yeah, this is going to work over a period of time and turn that into coke. Now the other thing we need to actually make the oil, because I don't think that in itself is going to do it, is it? Although it might do. Yeah, it might produce what we need, so we'll see. Let's that happen for a little bit. I'm not sure if we need to go up to a blast furnace or not. I don't want to open my manual and find out. Let's see. Let's take those bits out of there, and let's make something else, because a few things happened on the stream, and yeah. This is one of the things that happened on the stream, death. However, we already have a grave for death. So let's make one of these. That's dirt, 2 cobblestone. We make a gravestone. Yeah, I kind of died again. I wanted to go to the Nether. I'm going to sleep again quickly. I just wanted to get a few bits for, just in case I needed the blast furnace, so I wanted to get myself some blaze rods and some netherrack and that sort of thing. Yeah, and I died again. So what I've decided to do is every time I die, I'm making myself a little graveyard, little gravestone. So this is trekker number 2 died, and we're currently on trekker number 3. And the great thing about these is you can just place things on the floor, which is awesome. So like, you know, I can place that on the floor if I wanted to and pick it up again. So yeah, so death number 2, I guess, which it does actually show you on here when you click on it. It says you're in the Nether. This is the date you did it on, 22nd, which is when I'm recording this. And yeah, so, and it was a really silly death as well, because it was purely because I was fighting a blaze and a wither. I'd killed the wither, was fighting the blaze, and forgot I hadn't eaten, and so just withered away unnecessarily. So it was a silly death. But I think most deaths are, aren't they? Most deaths are really silly. So have we got on us in our tools bag a bucket? We have. Okay, because that's what we're going to need to gather this oil. So let's see how we're doing. We are making some. We've got not quite a bucket yet, but I guess Does it go in there to extract it? I guess it does. Or does it go in there and then when it's empty it's done? I don't know. Let's see what happens now, because we're going to get a fourth piece of coke or charcoal, and then we're going to get, there we go, so we got 1 bucket, which is awesome. So that's obviously going to carry on making in there, which is absolutely fine. And I want to decorate this up, so we're going to make that into like an oven in the wall. So that's something we're going to do in the near future. It may be on the stream, I don't know. Some of the stuff like that I might actually do on streaming. So be sure to, I guess, follow me on... I don't want to do that. Follow me on Twitch. Go on Twitch and click on follow. Or better still is actually come and join me on Discord. The link's down in the bottom there. We chat about all sorts of things on there. And then, yeah, you can then get notifications of when I'm going videos going live on YouTube, and then also when I'm actually going live streaming as well. Although I do put a video up and all that sort of thing, but it'd be great if you could join me there over on Discord. So treated wood, we got treated wood planks, and we do actually have some. We have kind of cheated because we raided a village, so if I pop those in there, yeah, we've actually got 45 already, and we've already got a few treated sticks and things like that, so that's absolutely awesome. So we are on our way with Immersive Engineering, and I don't know actually I don't actually know what we need for our mill. So we can get a water wheel, which is just treated sticks, and we could probably make one of those already. Let's have a look at this, shall we? So water wheel, can we make a water wheel? What do we need for there? We need steel. Steel is going to be the defining factor, so we need 4 of those. So we're going to need some more treated sticks, probably another 1. There we go. So let's do this again. Another 3 of those we need. Yeah, we can make 3 of those. We've got 4, and then we need steel ingot is what we need. So how do we make steel? Steel is steel dust, steel grit. Is there another kind of steel? Let's have a look. There must be several versions of steel in here, and some we can make, some we can't make. Let's have a look. So we've got, yeah, don't know what those kind of steels. So we've got steel ingot there, which probably block of steel, which comes from a steel ingot. And how do you get the steel nuggets? So it's not that one. Is there another steel? There must be a way of blending steel together. That's got to be a thing, because the steel blend. So steel blend in the pulverizer is a steel ingot. So we've got thermal foundation, extreme reactors, industrial craft, immersive engineering. So which one is it? Industrial craft, no. Immersive engineering, no. So that's the only one that comes up. So smelting. Okay, so iron ingot in the blast furnace. So we do need the blast furnace to actually make the steel. So that's where that comes in. So let's look at that blast furnace, because I think we've got enough that we can start making blast bricks. So we need 27 of those. We are missing the rest of the items. So did we put all those in there? Let's go in this bag instead. No, that's for something different. So we want the Nether Bricks. I think that's what we're missing. What else were we missing? Oh, we can make those. So we've made 12 blast bricks so far. And we're going to need a few more, aren't we? For sure. Can we make some more? So that's going to make us 24. And we're going to need a few more blaze rods. So we can't quite make the blast furnace yet, but we'll start building it over here ready just in case. So let's put it 2 away from there, then we can kind of make 2. Do we want 2 away? I think 1 away. We'll probably have just 1 wide, and we can always move these things afterwards. They're not really an issue to move, are they? So let's put this here. and then we can start making this up, and I guess it's going to need to be a solid structure again, and we're going to need 3 more bricks, which means we never need another blaze rod. That's the one thing we're missing, is a blaze rod, so perhaps we'll go into the nether in a minute and see if we can get the blaze rod. I'll just double check we haven't got any more blaze rods in here, or blaze powder. Doesn't look like it. Don't think I've got a slot for it. No, can't see it. Okay, so before we do that though, let's clear the inventory of needless stuff that we don't actually need. Let's put some of this away for now, just to clear it out. So there, just coke, treated wood planks, good. Manual can go in there, and let's just take this lot in here, because there's something else I want to do today, and we talked about it earlier, and that is to make, why do you end up in there? I want to make a different kind of way of storing and using power, which I've used before, and very simply it's the power cells. Very nice little thing. So we've got the option of a simple power cell, which we could make. It's purely block redstone, nether quartz, machine frame. Machine frame is easy enough to make, so we could make those. The advanced ones, actually, we might be able to make. If we can make the power cell, we could make infused diamonds, which is a diamond surrounded by diamond shards, and a mixture of this. So this is one thing we don't have, is prismarine, and that's the thing as well, because we need prismarine to actually make one of these. So we can make everything else. Let's see. Make one of those. In fact, we ought to make 2. Let's make another one. So we've got 2 of those ready, machine frames, and the rest of it we've got apart from prismarine. So prismarine we can make from nether quartz using the atomic reconstructor. So I think that's what we need to make. We can't make it because of that. That we can make. Very simple recipe, which is quite nice. Atomic reconstructor. So yeah, the iron casting was just basically sticks, black quartz, and iron. So yeah, that's simple enough to actually make. So what did we want? We wanted a, probably easier just to go back into this, isn't it? Yep. And we can now make one of those, which is awesome, but we need to power it. So that's where we're going to make ourselves a nice little generator. Let's make ourselves a, in fact, let's make a survivalist generator. Nice and cheap and easy to make. It's just literally a furnace, some cobblestone, redstone, and an iron. Really simple to make. There we go. And if we turn around, ooh, achievement, RF tools. If we just get some, in fact, we probably could use the charcoal from over there. Let's just put this down somewhere. We can move it around in a little bit. So let's, in fact, let's put it next to here. So if we stick that there and then stick that. Now I'm going to do it the other way around, because if we need to share that at some point, that power, we can do that. What we do need is, have we got a stick on us? We have a redstone torch. There we go. Because you right click to toggle, so basically it's now on pulse. So when we power this up, put some coal in there, it starts generating RF, albeit, you know, not great. It's all going in here at the moment, so so on pulse. So this thing should be filling up. You can see on there 1,300, 400, 500 RF. So if we stick a button on here now, so the reason we set it to pulse, if we didn't, it would just be going off all the time. So if we stick a button, what happens is, nothing there. You can see it only fires it when we want it to. So that's the thing. Let's sleep again quickly, and then grab ourselves a couple of pieces of quartz. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, 13. It's like 12, but it's only that many. So let's just throw that in front of us there, on the ground, hit the button, and it misses. Why you miss? Let's do it there then. Nether quartz. Did that not work? Is that not what it's supposed to do? Why are you not working? Does it need a certain amount of power? Does it need a lens? Let's have a look. Let's go back to our power. They were power cells, weren't they? Power cells. It's like power cells, only very, very different. Let's go in there. Let's look at one of those. So it wants 30,000 CF charge. Is that what we need to wait for? Okay, so we need this to power up a lot more. Yeah, it's got 8,000 at the moment out of 300,000, but we need 30,000 to make it happen. And we're coming up to 10,000, so that shouldn't take too long. We'll let that power away. But what these will be able to allow us to do is these will allow us to actually, in fact that's what we need to make is some cards. Let's do that while it's powering up. We use these cards to actually link the power cells together. So we're going to make 2 of those. Let's make another one if we can. There we go. So these will link 2 power cells and they'll wirelessly send and share the power. So each one, if we look at them, each one will actually have, each one of these will actually hold 1 million RF. Okay, so having 2 of them means we'll have 2 million RF stored. And that's pretty awesome. So we could connect it to that cell in there. It will store all the power from it. That will then act as a buffer if we happen to be generating more. But yeah, it will allow us to actually, you know, use that power wherever we want. We can just place one of these power cells down as and when we need it. Still 16,000, so only halfway there. Let's quickly go in the Nether, and I'll tell you what we're going to do is now, do we need to, in the FTB utilities, I haven't created a team yet, so Dadcrest team, regional circuitry, create a team, wild tracker, and we are going to be purple, accept, exit team. Maybe I didn't want to do that. See if that works again. Yeah, okay. Wild tracker, purple, accept. That's fine. And then now we should be able to use the FTB utilities to claim the chunks. So we're currently there. We might as well just claim all these chunks over here, because what that means then is when we go into the Nether, in fact, shift right click is what we should be doing. So let's just do this. And all those chunks are now chunk loaded as well. In fact, we might as well do that and up to our portal. Can we not do that as a whole? Have we got to claim them first? Yes, claim them first and then chunk load. Okay, so claim chunk load. Probably don't need all those chunk loaded, but that will certainly give us a lot of this area chunk loaded and protected as well. Let's just do a quick check before we go into the Nether. 26,000, no, but it should be certainly full when we come back out of the Nether. Let's go and see if we can actually get this blaze. And this is a weird thing as well. I was talking to Dadcraft about this the other day. We've got this portal here, and I linked through to Dadcraft's portal, and I believe it's his because I've looked at the coordinates. So someone's put this here as well. I think it was OJ did it. Oh, hello Blaze, just what I want. So yeah, there is this portal here. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. And don't hit this guy either. There we go. Did you give me a blaze rod? No, you didn't. Of course you didn't. You never do. But yeah, so we've got that portal there, but it's more his coordinates and my coordinates when we look at it. My coordinates actually bring us out down in this section over here. So I came through here, worked out where my coordinates should bring me out, and my coordinates, this is a room I think OJ has possibly hollowed out for wither skeleton hunting, but my coordinates kind of bring you out over about here. So this is where my portal should be. So we will end up fixing that because you know, it's weird to be sharing a portal, but quite cool at the same time. And somebody else has a portal over there, which I'm going to guess, if that's Dadcraft, that's me, that's going to be Soap. That's who I'm guessing. That's Soap's portal. Right, you dude, hopefully there's no one else around. Don't want to hit any pigment while I get you. We have a blaze rod. Let's get out of here before I die again. I don't want to die again. But yeah, the weird thing about the portals in this pack is if I come through this portal, it goes back to my portal. If Dadcraft comes via this portal via his base, he goes back to his portal. So there's a mod in here that links us back to the original portal we came through to get into the Nether. So that's kind of cool. So it means you can share portals, but it also means that I can't go to Dadcraft's base from here in a shortcut sort of thing. So I think we'll build our own portal just to be you know, on the good side. Right, how are we doing on this? We've got 39,000, so it did keep chunk loaded while we were going. So let's drop these on the floor here. Let's see, can we convert them? We converted 1. Wow. That is 30,000 per. That's crazy. Hello. Thank you. Hello. You know, you try and do these things, you think to yourself, yeah, we'll just do that. It'll be nice and quick and easy, blah, 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 blah. No. So that's still not going up at all. So let's convert all the sides to output. Is that now going up? It is. Look at that. Okay. So we can do loads. We should be able to do loads now. Boom. Got some more. And we should be able to do those 3 as well. Boom. There we go. That was a bit easier, wasn't it? That's why we need to sort energy out and energy swapping around, because, you know, that's crazy otherwise to yeah, to not sort of do it like that. But I guess that should still work. That's so the top really should be input, which it is. So why doesn't that come down now? We can put more of that in there. Oh, it is. Maybe it was just storing it. It wanted to be, yeah, it's now going in. Needed updating. Bit glitchy, but there we go. Right, let's make these power cells. That's what we've been aiming to do. So we need 2 of them. Can we make 2? We can. Boom, 2 power cells. So what we can do is, in fact, let's go down and put one down here. So, can we stick one there? Store all the power. So, and then if we right click on it and say in, yes, so you can see all that power is now draining from that, and it's going to go into that power cell there, and then once it's full, this should then start filling up again, sort of thing. So got quite a lot there. Why do phones always go off when you don't want them to? Okay, so yeah, so that's filling up nicely. Now the thing is, what we're going to do is we're going to put a card in there, and then we're going to put that link card in there, which hopefully is now linked ID 1. That's linked ID 1. Okay, so nearly up to 1,000,000 RF. That should then hold it. There it is. No more is being used. This is now filling up again, which is awesome. Now if we put this cell down here, for example, there's nothing connected to it. If we don't have to change the settings, but if we put that card in it, boom, it's got 1,000,000 RF in it. Okay, so it is sharing that power basically. So it's got 1,000,000. So it should have north of 1,000,000 because it actually needs to fill it up. So in theory we've got 2,000,000 between the two. So, and then we can set that to output if we wanted to. Yeah, but there's nothing in it, so it's there to be used however we want in terms of usage. So that's got 1,000,000. Stuff's going in. That's still storing. So yeah, that's pretty awesome in my book. I think a nice way to use power. Now of course what I did was unlink it by shoving that card in there. So let's link it back up again. Link ID 1. And then I think Do we have to just click on it? So yeah, now you can see that going up, and we're basically going to, so it's now almost up to 2 million basically. So it should have gone in there. I ended up putting it in there and unlinking it, so that was a bit of a stupid thing. So that's going to fill up with power, so this is going to carry on generating power here and store all that. So this battery will be empty at the moment, which is fine, but that will then store all the power in there eventually. Those have got power in there at the moment, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, this will just carry on creating energy, but what it means is that's one way we're creating energy in there. Another way that we can do it obviously is immersive engineering. So if we can then you know, connect those up as well, then that's going to be even better, isn't it? Because we can have lots of different power sources going into the one power system. So let's put those in there. We might as well get ourselves a bucket while we're here, fill it up. Buckets are in the other one, of course. 50-50 chance. There they are. So let's go buckets, not in there but in there. 1, 2, so we can make some more planks, which is awesome. And I'm just going to stick this in here because we might as well burn this as a byproduct and generate power with it, haven't we? So there we go. Charcoal goes in there. Although, do we need the charcoal in? No, we don't. So we don't need that in the thing. So let's quickly, before we run out of time today, because we're probably getting quite late on in the episode, make a couple of those. Let's get all our stuff back out again that we were using, and can we make some more immersive engineering stuff? So let's go back to immersive engineering, which is what we started the episode on. We need 3 more of those. So we need Nether Brick and... Did we have those? Thought we had those on us. No. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And let's get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we need 5. I think we only need 4. But it's better be safe than sorry. So want 3 of those. Awesome. And then we can finish off this blast furnace, which will be awesome. 1, 2, 3, and then immersive engineering hammer. There we go. We've got crude blast furnace, and I guess we can upgrade that to a better blast furnace. But if we put in that, so we do need the coke as well, do we? Yeah. So we need the coke to burn that. 2%, 3%. Keep going. But that's going to create the steel that we need then to start making our water mill and everything else. Not water mill, yeah, water mill rather than windmill. Cool, okay. And then we need a few other things as well to actually start making that and turn it into power. But we started immersive engineering. We've got everything going there. Let's remove my hat. Let's not be rude. So yeah, we've got those working. We've probably got a steel ingot now. Let's quickly turn around and check it. Not quite. Not quite. We've just run out of coke. Man, it takes a lot of charcoal. Let's keep going. Can we get one? That's probably gonna run out as well by the end of the... Yeah, it's gonna need 4, isn't it? 4 to make. Can we have another one of these in between? These things are so slow, aren't they? I think obviously what I'm going to have to do, well, they're chunk loaded, but I'm going to have to make sure I leave a load in there and that we can utilize that. Let's see, did I put any of these in here? No, it's still coal, so that means they're under in here. Which can I get to? No. Let's take this away then. There we go. We're gonna steal. Pick that up. Let's take it over. We'll fill that in a minute. I want to end this episode, but I want to get my steel ingot. I've got to have my steel ingot. Let's put that in there. Awesome. That is making it. And then yeah, next episode maybe, or even maybe on stream, we'll have a play about with this. I don't know. You guys come and give me suggestions what you'd like to do me on stream, what you'd like to do on videos. I like to do this kind of stuff in videos if I can. There we go, steel ingot, and we get some slag as well, which is awesome because we can start making concrete. And and I might want to use the concrete for decorating these guys, sort of making them into a proper oven, so kind of hiding the frontage of it and what have you. So yeah, awesome. But we've made steel. We've made our steel, which means we might as well do it. We've got this far into it, haven't we? We've got this far that we might as well do this. Let's make a water wheel. Boom! We've made a water wheel. Can't do anything with it yet, I don't think. We could probably stick it on a wall somewhere, but I don't think it's going to. Yes, it's massive. Which is awesome, but it's no good there. We need to find a place to put it, which I'm thinking over here in this valley would look quite good. If we can get some, dig that out, big water wheel, maybe several of these things, make a few of them, water pouring down, which then goes into the little reservoir there, and that could be generated to some power for us. So yeah, maybe we do something like that. So your thoughts on that would be appreciated as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've liked it. Please click on like if you have, subscribe if you're not already, join us on Discord, yeah, and maybe see you on the stream over on Twitch. So thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye. Bye.